Hello, 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 and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up. Check that subscribe button, notification bell. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Happy Black Friday, y'all. Hope y'all are out there getting a whole bunch of different deals and steals today. On the docket, we have first up Family Karma Season 3, Episode 3, The Blackout. How do we wind up back at Vishal's parents' house?
Right?
Okay, so they gave up the rental because they bought a house, but they're not closing for another month and a half. And Risha has already said he has failed on one by completing his marital night to consummate the marriage on that night. Then we also find out they ain't even legally married because they didn't bother to get their marriage certificate. That's the thing with Mexico. It's really difficult to get like a legal marriage down there. So most people get married before they come, do a little courthouse thing, and then go down to Mexico and have like a ceremony down there. But Vishal's a whole mess. And I feel like Risha's going to hold this over him for the rest of the season.
Oh, him and Lopa. That's insane.
Well, we didn't even hear from Lopa in this episode. That's interesting. Let's see.
It's just weird because it's like, dude, like you make the prerequisite for you to get married was to get a house, get that locked down. Like, how do you not have that locked down? Like, how did you not have this prepared? Like, okay, we're not going to close for this amount of time. Let me get this rental on point. I'd had everything laid out before we got married. Everything.
You know what's the saddest thing is? That's his job. He's in real estate.
I mean, he does commercial real estate, but still real estate.
It's the same thing, just on different scales. You should, like you said, he should have had it locked down, but he didn't. He could have went month to month for 2 months in the apartment. Yeah, you would have been paying a lot more, but you wouldn't have been at home with your parents.
Yeah, it'd been worth it. In my opinion, it'd been worth it to have Lisa have confidence in me.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I guess that it's all for their storyline. We also see that Amrit and Nicholas were able to move into their new townhome in Coral Gables. Obviously, Vishal had nothing to do with that real estate transaction because they were able to get out of their rental and move into their townhouse. They've just moved in, apparently. It's a 2.5. It's really cute. His parents, Amrit's parents, come over just to see how they're doing, bring them food, and they start talking about the wedding. And they're going to Atlanta to view the venues. And Lavina is wondering if Nicholas's parents will be coming. And Nicholas is like, pump the brakes. They haven't fully disowned me yet, but they'll be wedding. Don't expect them to show up and do any planning.
Exactly. I like the fact he's setting reasonable expectations from the beginning, so his parents understand. Like, my parents are not like you.
But did you see the gulp in the confessional where he said they'll show up at the wedding? I don't think he has confidence in that himself. He's saying it, but I don't think he believes it.
I'm going to agree with you there because I did see that. I'm like, dude, you don't feel confident in that statement.
That if he didn't do that gulp, that audible gulp, and like his eyes shifted a little bit, I might have believed him. Just saying. Okay, who is today? Oh, sorry, I lost my comment. If anyone's interested, hey Yanni, Discovery Plus 99 cents for 3 months and Peacock 99 cents for a year if you sign up today. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Yanni. That's cool.
I did the Hulu deal for $1.99 for a year.
Mm. What's on Hulu though?
Like all the international housewives, like some old anime, manga cartoons I like. So it's for $1.99 for the whole for a year. I'll take it.
Oh, nice, nice. But who doesn't know? Everyone license first. Yeah. Okay. So maybe Vishal mom did all the work for Amrit. But I don't have. So you don't have social media. Oh, okay. Jamal, do you want to put that out there? Maybe put it on our community
Community post,
tab or
yeah.
something.
Yep, I'll do that
Okay.
now.
Cool. Thank you. And thank you, Yanni, for bringing that up. Um, over at the Patel compound, we have Chitra, Dharma, and Kalpna catching up post wedding. They start talking about like some snubbing for wedding invitations. So Chitra says that she didn't go because she stayed behind to take care of her parents. Dharma says she was sweating like balls. And so they asked Kalpna, did you get an invitation? She said, yes, but my sons didn't. And then we cut to Vishal, who said, well, so-and-so sent out their invitations before I did. I didn't get one, so they didn't get one. I was like, wait, what? What? But yeah, apparently she went to a different wedding, a competing wedding. I'm not sure. But I'm sure that this will blow up somehow throughout the season.
Oh, how do you like it when they ask about why they didn't go, and then like you see the cutbacks where Vishal is threatening the other Sean's little brother, and he's like, you're threatening, but I'm just my brother, and then you're putting hands on me. I'm like, oh, yeah, you take them, that's the town hall, no ma'am.
Mm. Let me turn this off. Okay. Stream up plus my television on. England is playing US in football, so it's World Cup season. I'm a little distracted. Next we see Brian and Rish in somebody's garage gym. I kind of tuned out for this because I don't care about neither one of these two.
Okay, I don't care what anyone you see. Hey, I got you.
I mean, unless Avina is there brushing off or giving the cheek or something to Brian, do I care? No, because I know that he's gonna wind up with a white girl. And Rish, the gossip is he cheating on Monica, and it's his brother's girlfriend who got the dirt.
Right.
So I didn't care for you to begin with.
But but to be fair, the other Mirja, I think her name is, she don't like Monica. No way, they don't like each other. So I got to consider the choice on that one.
He doesn't seem that interested in Monica. Let's just call a thing a thing.
Not long
He's
term.
there to promote the family restaurant.
Agree.
Don't get mad, but that's how I feel about him. Next up, we see Vishal and Brian and Amrit getting together for dinner. And Vishal is really taking this seriously. He's been put on a ban from alcohol. So it's basically tea and water and maybe some lemonade. He can't have anything. Those brothers are out. Wait, but notice those brothers are out of the show. Yeah, the Patel boys are out of the show. Because isn't it Vishal who brought this story like they pitched this show?
I believe so.
And
Yes.
Vishal and Amrit are partners in everything. So I feel like those are the two closest. So yeah, I think they brought in that younger Patel brother to have a bigger LGBTQ plus community presence because Amrit was the only one. But he was a real shit stirrer and he made the biggest mistake. He went up against the person with the most power on this show, which is Vishal.
Agreed. It was stupid. It was dumb. It was just,
Yeah.
he's there. He's like you said, getting more of an LGBTQ presence and stir the pot, and he just didn't do it the right way.
No, he didn't. Well, whatever. Let's see. I actually think he'll end up marrying Monica on the end, but does want a white girl. You think Brian gonna get Monica? I don't think he did. Like, oh well. We'll put a pin in that. You probably will turn out to be right. Maybe they'll get a divorce in 5 years because he was cheating on her with a white girl. That'd be a good storyline. Hey, Black Lavender. They were memorable forever completely. Oh Lord. I do think they both will settle for each other. Oh, not settle for each other. Oh. Ugh. They weren't memorable. Nope. No, they weren't. Okay. Let's see. What else did they talk about? Oh, they talk about, oh my God. Vishal had a wonderful lead up to his wedding. Pity nobody can remember it. They're talking about doing the bachelor party for Emrit, and Brian's like, we got to have at least one female stripper for all the rest of us. And he's like, no, male strippers only.
That was hilarious.
And then they go through all of the boys talking about Vishal's bachelor party in New Orleans. Nobody can remember what happened, but everybody know they had a good time.
Why they were all blocked out, like all of them, like we can't remember things.
What the hell? What the holy hell? Like, I would like to party with, no, I would like to watch them partying because I'm too old to party like that. I would like to watch them go and party. That is messed up. Oh, Amrit also. Amrit is ride or die for Vishal. They're talking about Anisha and whether she RSVP'd for Amrit's wedding because the invitations have gone out. He says that he's going to be checking at least a month out for RSVP updates, hotel reservations. He already got his group block and flight details that are to be sent. My thing is, and like he says, like if I don't see it a month out, I'm going to be asking a question because I want to know if she's going to do to me what she did to you, meaning Vishal. Vishal needs to get over this because bitch showed up at a wedding. Because who was it who said it? I think Chitra said it. She's like, be grateful that she showed up.
And here's the thing, I like that Anisha owns her thinking like that's my relationship before a year wedding. I sure did. No, I'm not sorry for it. I'm like, you know what, Anisha, I'm gonna go with you on this one.
Yep, because that's why I did the thumbnail. It's me season. I heard that and I was like, yep, agree with you. When you get to a certain age, you know exactly what you want and you know what your priorities are. It's not my fault, Vishal, that you don't know what your priorities are. I know what mine are. Oh god, we see Monica over at Rish's apartment. I think he asked her to move in. I don't know. I don't care. I zone out with these two. Anything you want to say with them? One day.
I don't think so. I just think that conversation I was Team Anisha on it only because the way that the show was acting was ridiculous. Y'all were in the best space anyway last season, so I don't know what you were saying on her. She got there. Like, between moving parts, especially, she got there. I would have been happy for that.
We didn't get to that scene yet. This is Monica and Rish
Oh,
at the apartment when he asked her to move in.
oh, I mean, we were talking about that. I just had to demo that train. I mean, I didn't care for the scene. This just shows you how much I paid attention.
There you go. Then we see her with Raj, her dad, and her grandma. Oh, sidebar. We find out earlier when we were at Emmerich and Nicholas's new townhouse that Nanny had passed away a few months prior. So now, rest in peace, Nanny. We really gonna miss you because I loved his nanny. Now we have Monica's grandma, Raj's mom, who's the replacement nanny. What is her name? I know I wrote it down here somewhere.
Dottie. You're talking about Monica's grandmother, right?
Yeah,
Dottie.
Dottie. Okay.
Dottie, yeah.
So we have another grandma. She seems like she wanted to be a free spirit until the arranged marriage came up and she had no choice but to do it because she was the oldest sister and it would impact all of the matches for her younger siblings. So she's the one who gives the okay for Monica to move in with Rish. And there we go. The only thing is that Raj asked the best question. Okay, so he wants to move in together with you, but where is this going? She don't
It's
got
a
an
fair
answer.
question. It's a fair question.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a fair question because is this a sign of progression or is this just for y'all to have some fun? And did you catch when Monica said, like, we could move in together, have some fun? I'm like, ma'am, that is not in line with what you're saying.
Okay, so Yanni has a good question. With all due respect, where was Vishal loyalty and friendship when he screwed her last season for ratings? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Marry for your family so your sisters can marry too. Yeah. Thank God it's not like that for most of us anymore. Oh my God. Now we see dueling scenes where Vishal and Risha are going to meet up with Anisha because she's back in town and she invited them for dinner because she wants to get this over with. Like she's heard all the little tittle tattle that he's angry at her. In her head, she showed up. So what's the big whoop? She got a lot of things to do. Oh, and we also see the scene with Amrit and his boss Harley. Congratulations, Amrit. Amrit is invited to become a partner at his law firm. He's been with them fresh out of university, law school, been there 10 years. And they decide after he gets the news, they're going out to his favorite gay bar so that Harley can get picked up, I guess. I don't know. But it seems like he has a really cool relationship with his boss.
I have one concern about this. Is what's going to happen if when it comes to the point where Nicholas is not working and somebody brings it up to him.
What was that?
Like Nicholas is not working to stay home and do things Amber can't. I wonder what's going to happen when Nicholas wants to go back to work.
I think Nicholas can go back to work because well, even right now they're making enough money for a housekeeper. Let's just call a thing a thing. Nicholas is not working. God only knows. I don't know. I don't know why Nicholas is not working because he was doing it remotely before. He could do it remotely now, I'm assuming. Um I'm not sure why he's not working. That doesn't make any sense to me. And what irritated me was like he's hoping that he can prove to Emira's parents that he can take care
Take care of
of
a home
things.
and him.
What? Anywho, is
That puts
anybody
you,
asking Risha to do that?
that puts him in a very bad situation. And then I don't like seeing it for women, for anybody. Do not give up your financial like livelihood and be dependent on someone else.
But let's just call a thing a thing. He been dependent on Emrit. How much is he making as a teacher?
I don't know, but to be solely dependent is
I think he wants that. He wants to be taken care of. It sets him up very well. He's getting all of this on film, and let's hope that Emrit has a very good prenup.
that. And my whole thing is what you need to understand is this: once here's the thing, once if Amber ever turns on him, he has no one.
Oh, he'll sue for palimony because he'll say, I moved from Chicago. I followed you. I gave up my job for you. I did all these things for you. It's on film. All of that's on film. He'll sue for palimony.
And then Amber, being a lawyer, will yeah. I'm just saying. He's a whole lawyer. I mean, sir, yeah, that move.
It is. It is. And he's in Florida. Like if he was teaching remotely back to Chicago and that's why he can't go back to in-person teaching, I could understand that. But Yanni has a great point. Florida is short on teachers. We were recruiting vets to go and sit down in classrooms. Like he could go and teach at PS 219 or whatever they call it down here. I'm just saying. He does not have to be a stay-at-home mom to Theo. Theo got a water bowl. Just saying. But it's a good setup. Nice try, Nicholas. Lavinia nice now. Don't fuck with her little boy. Just saying. Anyhow, that was a really uncomfortable dinner, and no truer words were said when Anisha said, I paid for dinner tonight so I could be screamed at. Anisha can never leave this show.
No.
Anisha can never, ever, ever leave this show. And then what you said with how she did her decision. And yes, she chose herself first. Wholeheartedly agree. She is not Brian, who is 28, I think.
I thought he was 30.
Oh, so it's Risha's 28.
Reach is 28. Yes.
Okay, so the two little boys that are in nappies, she's not their age anymore. And remember that long-term relationship that she had in her 20s that ate it? She's still hurt over that. So, and she's still trying to cover up this guy. I still want to know the backstory on this.
And I think what she learned a lot from her previous long-term relationship. She's not gonna make any mistakes with this one.
Okay, so, but honestly, she outgrew the show. You think Anisha has outgrown the show? I think she has a lot to give because of her age and how she's made this total change in her life. Because when the show first started, she was kind of like, she had a lot of walls around her, but the mere fact that she's let somebody in and she's taking another chance after being burned so bad, and she's gone to these extremes of moving states, cross country. I want to see more of this. I think a lot of these characters are progressing. The only ones that are at standstills are Vishal, Brian, and Rish. Those characters are at standstills. And Monica. Everybody else is progressing, and you do want to see some sort of progression. He's 30. Okay. Perfect. Do you really think that Risha cared whether Anisha showed up or not? I don't think so. I think she was more aggravated that Vishal was being pissy about it.
Agreed.
Okay.
Because
But I did appreciate her for eating.
Lisa was smiling the whole time. She's like, people are like, look, this is ridiculous about having a free meal, so let's go.
Exactly. That's how I took that. Okay, so basically, it's the aftermath. That dinner doesn't go well. I don't think they sorted out anything. Vishal just needs to get over it. Appreciate that she showed up. Case closed. The last scene is kind of weird. We see Nicholas sleeping somewhere. Amrit looks hungover and is in the backyard with the dog. And he's talking to Vishal on the phone. And this is where we find out that Nirja is dating Rish's younger brother. She's not on good terms with Monica due to something that was said. And apparently Amrit saw Nirja while they was out celebrating his partnership. And she told him something that went down regarding Monica, and sent the text to Vishal saying he's going to have to break, that it's going to break people. I'm going to tell you about it in person. Okay, these people black out on a regular basis, apparently. Like, you could remember the gossip.
Exactly.
But okay, so we're going to hear about this gossip in the next episode, I guess. But the show, okay, but the show's in Florida with party people, irresponsible people. She belong now. She doesn't. Interesting. You mean because her priorities are different now? Oh, she's progressing. Most are not. Even Emrit and Vishal getting married doesn't change. They're still immature. I missed all that. Probably got bored. It was the last little snippet scene. Really, it was a nothing burger. But yeah, that was the episode, y'all. Avni wasn't in this episode. I kind of wish, I don't know, I like her, and it's not just because she sent us a message on Twitter, but I like her smacking down Brian. That's so sad. But yeah, that's it for the episode, y'all. This was Family Karma Season 3, Episode 3, The Blackout. Jamal, any final comments on this episode?
Nope, it's progressing nicely. Like I said, I always like the show.
Cool. All right, y'all. We're going to have 3 shows today. So this was the first. Join us at the top of the hour, and we'll be talking about, what are we talking about? Sister Wives is next? Okay, so join us at the top of the hour for Sister Wives so that we can go over all the foolishness that Cody did or didn't do this week. Jamal, until next time.
Of course.
All right, y'all. Bye.